Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg. Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. We've got the San Antonio Spurs taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. You take a look at Los Angeles. They come in as the third seed, favored to win this series.
Kevin, I think it's so important to get off to a good start. You just can't assume because you have the home court advantage you're going to win the series. You still have to play solid basketball.
Now, here's SGA. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
Here's Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient, nothing extra. Special there, just effective.
A huge part of Wembanyama's game, his ability to just devour the glass on both ends.
And here's George for three.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that. And he gets one to fall, and now one out of his first four.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end, and as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside, he has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and they can keep SGA off the line. Back over to you, Kevin.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Inside, Kessler, no good.
Limited success for them early on here, but don't expect that to continue.
To the inside, Wembanyama.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Right side, Davis. Take a look at the Lakers. You know, tonight, Greg's going to tell us a lot about how they match up in the series at both ends of the court.
Yeah, we can talk about how well these teams match up in terms of talent, but in terms of how they match up in style, that's what we'll find out right now.
He's had a hard time finding his shot this quarter.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. This one for three. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Spurs leading by 6. A three from Wembanyama. Out to the wing. And stolen by Castle. 5-on-3 break. And Randall throws it down.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Tries the spin move to stop the run. And there's a nice layup by Fear.
Finding some space inside. Fears works hard for that one.
Wembanyama, a screen. Here's SGA. And he drops in the layup off the glass. SGA's got 6.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Fear. And Slam dunk by Fear.
You see the athleticism on plays like this. Fears really gets up for a guard.
He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And San Antonio has possession, leading by 5. And there's the foul. It's on Koulibaly. That's his first foul.
Second team.
Here's Banton to the middle. Here's Harris. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
You know, Tobias Harris is a quality shooter with good size and ball skills, moves well without the ball. I mean, Harris is a real weapon in the pick and roll.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Delano Banton. That's his first foul. 1:22 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And the vertical of Sexton is amazing. At 6'2", he's just capable of hammering it home.
Johnson in the corner. And stolen by Sexton. Shepard, that's good.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And they pick up 2.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
.44 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds. Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
And here's Carr. Scoreless thus far. Launches it. No good on the shot. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Spurs. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific. And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Johnson outside. Pass to Banton. Off on the layup. Lakers trail by 5. Here's Shepard. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Spurs.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Hits the three-point bomb. Clowney's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make it back.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Cornette. And he uses the glass on the layup. Cornette's got his first basket.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defender with their work down low. I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Johnson can't get it to go. The Lakers trade. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Pass to Kessler. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Gets it inside and goes to work. That's how it's done.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Here's Wembanyama for three. Bangs on the trifecta. Wembanyama's got 7 points.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7. Feet tall.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Down low. Here's Kessler. Just 5 on the clock. Jay. And the rejection by Bryant. SGA with the ball. George picks him up. It's good.
And he had a good look. And Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
And Jeremiah Fears gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
From the arc, Gilgeous-Alexander is pure.
And this is what we're used to seeing from SGA. The guy can just take over.
And again, no good by the Lakers.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. Wembanyama looking it over.
2 minutes remaining.
Wembanyama going to town inside.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. The Lakers making a switch here. There's 1:59 left in the first half of basketball. Kessler the screen. Sexton for three. Los Angeles with another miss. And it's Bryant in the corner. Off target from three-point range. Lakers trailed by 10. Outside, Sexton. And they get it. He takes it in, and he lays it up and in. Sexton's got his third bucket of the night.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
And it's SGA missing. Here's Koulibaly. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. 13 points in the game. Play shot by Wembanyama, no good. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half. Sexton with it. Now defended by Randall. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Always among the lead leaders in throwdowns. AD's tough around that rack.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
And so the ball out of bounds. SGA touched it last.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's Spears. It's good. Spears has got 9.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Spurs lead by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. NBA playoffs, round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Pass to Kessler. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. San Antonio leading. Here's Johnson. Lays it up and banks it in. Johnson's got the first basket of the third quarter for San Antonio.
Big body is what they call him. But, man, does Johnson have a quick first step.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Delano Banton. That's foul number 2 for him. Sexton with it. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Just 4 to shoot. A 3 ball. It's not going to go for him.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And stay with the play, Harris. Now it's a 6-point San Antonio lead.
Outstanding work by Harris to get his hands dirty on that offensive glass.
Here's Carr. And the dunk by Carr.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Banton. A 3-pointer, no good. It's up a 3. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
San Antonio leading by 4. Beyond the arc. And it's Mamu Kelishvili with the rebound.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
Here's Shepard. He's got 9. To the paint. Here's Jordan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
An incredible 6'11" athlete. DeAndre Jordan tries to own the rim on both ends. It's his airspace when he's out there.
Wow. Well, what, do you have something in his eye on that shot? And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
The open look here for Sexton. A 3-pointer is right on target. Sexton's got 9 points.
And it's important Sexton makes those. The more he hits from outside, the more the floor will open up. Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Bryant. And finish off by Bryant.
What awareness from Gilgeous-Alexander on the defensive end. Finds a steal and starts a fast break.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. No good on the 3. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They've led by as much as 10. And Sexton has it in the corner. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Sexton's got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those 3-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Down low. Jordan can't get it to go.
Defense doing just enough right there. Sometimes that's all you need.
And Bryant slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
To the left wing. Nice shot from the wing. Amoukelashvili has got 5 points so far. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
It's time for defense.
Some changes for the Lakers. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Spurs leading by 5. From deep as G.A. Kessler with the rebound.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Here's Fear. Unable to get that one.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And Wembanyama outside. Over Davis. And that one's good. Wembanyama's got 5 points now this quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Now Fear. He's got 9.
Since the break, they've really locked it down defensively, looking much more solid now.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Castle, no one around him. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Well, that jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle, so it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
Fears with it. Now defended by Randall. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. A nice shot by Fears.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive?
56.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
Thank you once again, Allie. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And it's SGA missing.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Spurs leading by 9. To Randall. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Elbow shot. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. SGA's got the lead up to 11 now for the Spurs. Now, here's Sexton. To the inside. Kessler. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Second team.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Sexton with it. Out guarded by Wembanyama. Pass to Coulibaly. Clock at 6. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
Tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start swinging.
Inside. And Randall throws it down.
And rolling with such quickness. There's just no way to keep Randall from scoring that.
Sexton for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Kessler. Up again. Oh, Wembanyama powers in the putback.
You know, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Shepard with the ball. No good from 3. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. It's off. Not loose. Oh, and here comes SGA all alone. And Davis sends it back.
Davis showing you with that swat, he is always a Defensive Player of the Year caliber candidate.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Lakers trail by 13. And here's Sexton. Yeah, count it.
And there's no question Sexton can flat out score. I mean, he feels like he can get it done from anywhere.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
It's Randall.
2 minutes remaining in his ball. 2 minutes.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Jumper is off. Outside, Sexton. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And fantastic at playing within himself on defense. Gilgeous-Alexander using his length well there to contest without foul. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Not gonna go. Lakers trail by 13. .121 left in the fourth quarter.
Just such a great athlete. Young Jeremiah Fears is a lot to handle.
And that one falls for Fears. Both good from the line that time. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And now we've got the intentional foul. And he can't get the first one.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
Time running out for the Lakers.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down, and what will be a win here in Game 1 of the series for the Spurs.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, I thought the job he did on the glass was absolutely terrific. Extremely physical. He left it all out there tonight.
And he's going to get called there for the technical foul, hanging on the rim.
And fundamentally, that's not the smartest move in the world. Depending on the situation, that kind of thing can cost you. Got to control your emotions.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
A natural lead guard. Jeremiah Fears wants to set others up first. That's a rare trait in a rookie, and there aren't a lot of guys like him.
Buries the deep ball.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Puts up a deep three. Does not go. It's stolen by Johnson. Fires away from outside.